want to start this video off by simply saying this. I am no Art the Clown hater. I absolutely love the Terrifier movie trilogy thus far. And I think that the Terrifier movie trilogy is probably the one trilogy that has pushed limits beyond what we could have ever imagined when it came to slasher horror films. With all the blood, the fatalities, the gore, it all pushes its limits further than any other slasher film I think we have ever seen. Now, to say this one thing that I'm about to say has no hate against this character. But I definitely love Art the Clown. I think that he, while he is a clown, he is probably one of the most terrifying and most creepiest characters we have received. And he definitely has earned his spot up there in the top 6 to 7 slasher characters that we have gotten over the span of a couple decades now. And when I say that, I'm talking about Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Ghostface, Chucky, and Leatherface. I believe Art the Clown officially fits that 7th spot. And it was never Pennywise, in my personal opinion. It was always held for this in particular character. Now, just of recently, we found out that Party City was releasing a brand new Art the Clown animatronic for 2024.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm!
And I have to admit that I was absolutely stoked out of my mind when I heard about this, because the character really does deserve it. And he's been in the spotlight for a good couple years now, has officially received a second movie, and there's even rumors saying that the third movie is going to be coming out sooner enough. So, with that being said, I think definitely Art deserves this. And I absolutely love the animatronic. I think the detail on the animatronic is incredible. In fact, almost perfect compared to the character himself. I think that the design on the face is amazing, with the teeth almost looking identical to the actual teeth of the character. The outfit that they gave him looks identical to everything. He almost looks real, doesn't look cartoonish, doesn't look goofy, doesn't look too silly. In fact, they added a bunch of extra little things that I just couldn't believe that they added when I saw this. With head movement, arm, and torso movement, all being sold for only $250 online for Party City and in stores. What a steal of an animatronic this is. He has blood spatter on him, great detail, and also has an extra little bit of add-ons that you can add to him with the sunflower glasses, so you can add a little extra pop to him if you want. He comes with his classic saw along with his horn, and it feels like Art the Clown. And I could not be more happy about receiving this animatronic with a slasher who actually deserves it. Now, here's my thing. After seeing this incredible animatronic, and after seeing everything that this animatronic has to offer, it really got me thinking, why is it that we cannot receive a good Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, especially Ghostface, a good Chucky, or a good Michael Myers animatronic quite like this? Now, I only labeled the 5 because Leatherface last year probably got his first redemption arc, or I guess you could say his official redemption, when it came to a modern day animatronic such as what we're seeing now. The Leatherface from Party City was incredible, with great and just beyond incredible detail, with great design and also a great functionality system. While the chainsaw did not move like the old classic Jimmy one made back in the early 2000s, the shaking mechanism was good enough, and it made up for the fact that the chainsaw didn't move. I also thought the detail was just incredible, and the height was absolutely intimidating for this animatronic. And this Art the Clown animatronic is no exception. Now, I know this Art the Clown animatronic is going to be kind of tall, and he also comes with his counterpart, the creepy clown girl. But I really, really think that these companies need to use this animatronic as a blueprint when it comes to making more of the slashers. Now, mainly what I like I said, I labeled the 5 because Chucky, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, and Ghostface have not received this love since the early 2000s. Granted, Jimmy did make the ones that we did see back in the day, but the one thing is for sure that we have not received a good, just wholesome, good classic, or good built animatronic for these characters in a very, very long time. Jason Voorhees had a recent animatronic, but with only one limited movement, and in my opinion, it was absolutely disappointing. The design overall wasn't bad, but it looked very cartoonish and it wasn't realistic looking. Michael Myers has had probably the most greatest disrespect put on him, with all these different kinds of animatronic recreations of him, yet all of them pretty much being the same, with the morbid / party time animatronic one not even having sound associated with it, but just a basic up and down arm movement. With the Spirit Halloween one, while it fit the functionality of what I was hoping for in a modern day Michael Myers animatronic, the appearance looked terrible. It looked like a mannequin with Michael Myers hair on the top of its head. And then we have the 2020 and 2022 Michael Myers animatronics made by Jimmy, both of which were terrible. One was a little better than the other, but they both had the same exact movement as the Party Time Morbid Enterprises one, which was the one that had the arm that went up and down and sang that terrible ringtone sound effect. And then the final one, which the appearance was absolutely incredible, but still had that terrible one-arm movement system that every company always gives Michael Myers. And that is the up and down movement of the Tekky Toys Michael Myers animatronic. What I think a lot of people want to see with a Michael Myers animatronic is something like we got back during the time when Jimmy made the very first life-size Michael Myers. Something with even just basic torso movement and arm movement, with the actual Halloween theme song. That's what I think everybody is wanting. And with the Jason Voorhees animatronic, we almost got everything, but it would have been nice if the animatronic had looked a little more real and maybe had a little bit more movement, at least head movement or something. Because having just one simple up and down arm movement does not look real whatsoever. But comparing it to this Art the Clown animatronic, there's no comparison. The Art the Clown animatronic at least has arm movement, torso movement, and head movement with great sound effects from the movie. So, along with that, we've also seen that Chucky has not really gotten much of a good rep when it comes to his animatronic lineup. We always get Wanderer Chucky dolls or animatronics, and we've only ever gotten that one from Jimmy that actually was genuinely what I think everybody was wanting. Ghostface being probably one of the saddest ones, only receiving one life-size from Jimmy, which was the perfect animatronic. However, when he was recreated at Spirit, he was just a simple, flat, billboard-looking jump scare prop and did not look real whatsoever. I was highly disappointed in what this animatronic brought to the table. And while he was licensed, and while it was a cool concept design, it just wasn't what I think everybody was looking for. And finally, when it came to Freddy Krueger, we have seen some great Freddy Krueger animatronics, and the modern one isn't bad, but again, it just has the up and down arm movement. No head turning, no body mech, and absolutely no eye mechs whatsoever. Only finger and hand movement and arm movement. That is it. And it's very upsetting because all these recreations look like, unfortunately, cartoon drawing versions of these slashers, and we unfortunately just don't really see much respect for the old slashers such as Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, etc. And I think probably one of the biggest issues is that the company that makes these things are not the right ones who need to be making them. Unfortunately, all the ones we have seen, at least as of recent times, has been mainly Jimmy. And we all know that Jimmy has really lacked in quality lately, and for some reason doesn't want to put forth the effort to actually take the time and create a very nice, good, and well-designed product that suits the buyer's needs and wants. And unfortunately, with Jimmy, we get cartoon-looking animatronics. And unfortunately, we don't get high quality either. And I think, personally, seeing this Art the Clown animatronic, we need to have these other companies take a swing at this. And we need to stop putting the basic necessities on these old slashers. Because, again, I'm not hating, but Art the Clown has only been in the spotlight for just a couple years. You can't beat the classics. And Michael Myers, probably being one of my favorite slashers along with Ghostface, has never received a good animatronic since the early 2000s. Nothing that involves better, torso movement, or at least head movement and arm movement, something more than what we usually get. And even Tekky, unfortunately, designed their version to almost be like the Jimmy version. And it was very, very headache-inducing for me. Because my mind always goes to, why is it we cannot produce a good animatronic for all these old classic slashers? But yet, when it comes to Art the Clown, who is new in the spotlight, we make the perfect animatronic for him. And that just got me thinking. And I think what it really is that it narrows down to the fact that the company who makes them is the problem. I'm not saying Tekky's Michael Myers was bad, but I definitely think they could have done more with it. Especially if it is Tekky that's making this Art the Clown animatronic. Is it going to... would they be able to recreate a Michael Myers animatronic that would be better compared to the one that we have been produced here these past few years? I would love to see other companies take a swing at like Freddy Krueger and Jason and just kind of see what they can come up with, because I really do think that these characters deserve a chance to have a new modern animatronic dedicated to their name that actually gives what the people want. With Michael Myers, it's a simple fix. Why not give Michael Myers head movement, torso movement, and arm movement, all while allowing him to play his theme song? With Freddy Krueger, why not just give him head movement with an arm movement up and down and the finger movement? It would help so much. With Jason, you could do torso and even head movement. You don't even have to do arm movement with Jason. With Ghostface, the same thing as Michael Myers. Have him say spooky phrases while he turns his body side to side, all possibly while doing head movements. It's not that complicated. With Chucky, why don't we get something really cool, just like basic head turn while he talks and says some really cool phrases from the movie. I think a lot of people really just want the basic necessity to make these animatronics seem a little more alive. But unfortunately, these older slashers have just not got or they have not received the treatment that this Art the Clown animatronic has received. Now, I will give props. This Art the Clown animatronic is well deserved, and I think this is a perfect first animatronic for this guy. And I'm really excited to see him in person. I'm really excited to see what all he does and see a full up demo of him. I think it's very well deserved, because the people who've created this character put a lot of effort into him, and he definitely deserves it. But I really just want to know your all's opinions and thoughts in the comments section below. Do you all think that these companies definitely need to take a new swing and a new approach at the old slashers like they have with the Art the Clown animatronic? Or do you think that we just need to stop making them for the old slashers and continue on with trying to be more loving towards modern slashers? If you think so, I would love to know your opinion in the comments below, and I would like to know what you all think and have to say. But anyways, you all, this is all I just wanted to talk about. I really just kind of wanted to get this out here, just kind of discuss things, this kind of subject, because I really just think it's kind of wrong how they're giving Art the Clown such a great animatronic, but yet they're not giving all of our old good slashers better animatronics alongside with their names. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. I always try to upload weekly. I never try to disappoint you all. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is Jimmy Bones signing off. I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.